Greetings and blessings. Greetings and blessings. Welcome to Caribbean Vanguard. For those of you who are not aware, there was a situation last year involving this gentleman right here. He was the former premier of the British Virgin Islands, Andrew Foy. He was arrested in Miami by U.S. authorities on drug and money laundering charges. Since then, he has been replaced by his deputy Natalio Wheatley, who's sworn in as the new premier for the islands with the approval of its governor John Rankin. Also, since that incident, the UN has got involved. Mr. Rankin, who is the UK's government top official in the territory, said he had revoked Mr. Foy's mandate following the no confidence vote. He said he would join the new premier in pledging to work together in the partnership to improve governance. The trial involving Andrew Foy and the former managing director of BVI Ports Authority, Arlene Vine Maynard, as well as her son Kadeem Maynard, is set to begin on January 9th, 2023. This is according to court document from the United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, dated Thursday, November 17th. Foy and Maynard were recently slapped with an additional charge of interstate and foreign travel in aid of racketeering, taking the overall tally of charges filed in the United States District Court of Southern Florida to 4. Reports indicate that Foy pleaded not guilty to the new charge when he appeared before the magistrate's Judge Melissa Damian on Wednesday, November 16th. Foy, Maynard, and her son Kadeem are also jointly charged with conspiracy to import a controlled substance, conspiracy to engage in money laundering, and attempted money laundering. So I just wanted to give a background story of the incident. So since then, there's been 3 more who have been accused. These 3 individuals right here. It says 3 people has been charged in the BVI Postal Service investigation. Director of Trade facing scrutiny. On the left, there is Wendy George, and upper right, Portia Stout, and lower right, Ganesh Sarobali. These 3 were arrested, or these 3 were charged as of December 16th. As the British Virgin Islands continues to grapple with the fallout of its former premier's arrest, which was swiftly followed by the Commission of Inquiry report suggesting systematic corruption among government and related agencies, financial irregularities in the BVI postal system are getting major scrutiny from law enforcement. The investigation into BVI Post, the British Territories Postal Service, has thus far resulted in criminal charges against 3 people. Last Friday, former Postmaster General Portia Stout was hit with charges for what the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force said are various offenses. Wendy George, reportedly another BVI Post employee, was also charged on December 16th, while on Monday this week, 34-year-old Ganesh Sarobali became the 3rd person charged in the matter. The scrutiny is extending into other sectors as well. An investigation has reportedly been launched after allegations surfaced regarding alleged unethical behavior of Director of Trade Carrier Christopher. Local publication 284 Media reports that it has been documentary evidence and received information from confidential sources to indicate that Christopher has been accused of editing records in the Department of Trade's database without due process. The standing allegations include approving a trade license for someone who is not a BVI belonger, a power that is reserved, according to the 284 media, for the Premier and the Junior Minister for Trade. Christopher is also said to have adjusted records to remove conditions attached to some licenses without having any documentation on hand to justify the change. In some cases, 284 Media reports that she may have made the changes without notifying anyone else. The media outlets report that following the investigation, Christopher defended her alleged actions when the accusations against her were brought forward for a response. She has reportedly denied making changes to the trade licenses she herself holds and says the allegations against her are attempts at character assassination. The allegations come in the face of Christopher's pending exit as Director of Trade. She is reported to have submitted her resignation from the position effectively next June. So I try my best to avoid news that is only specific to a particular area unless it is out of control crime, violence, criminal activity. However, when it comes to government officials, to me, this is something that is huge, and it's good to know. I feel that neighboring countries, it's good that we know what's going on in these countries, because these government officials should be held at a high standard, right? They were chosen, they're sworn in, they swore an oath to their constitution and to the people, that they will do the right thing, and they also execute judgment on others. So rightfully so, they should be punished when they step out of line. And this is a stain, though, because lately I've been seeing some politicians who I applaud, who seem to have great passion for their country and are doing great things. However, there are bad apples, and as small as the islands are, one bad apple can really tilt the whole system over, and I really look forward to the day when the Caribbean islands will unite and probably create a united Caribbean, right? There's no reason why the UN is still controlling the British West Indies. That's just my personal opinion, and that's a whole nother story. But anyway, that's what's happening in the British West Indies. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Be safe. Enjoy your holidays.